Well, Oscars night certainly had its big moments, and none were bigger than this one. Actor Will Smith walking up on stage and smacking comedian Chris Rock for a joke made about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Well, this morning, we're breaking down the highs and the lows of the Oscars, and we're joined again by film critic Tom Santilli. And Tom, let's get right to the story everyone is talking about this morning, Will Smith's moment with Chris Rock. And, of course, it's actually overshadowing Will Smith's big moment for Best Actor. How significant is that?
It was pretty unbelievable to watch. I mean, anybody who watched it last night, you just mentioned the highs and lows of the Oscars, and I think it's more like the lows and the lows. That moment was really unbelievable. It sent Twitter into a panic. Was that real? It is confirmed a real moment. Like, this was not a staged thing as far as anybody can tell. And it really overshadowed everything else that came. I mean, look, I think that the Chris Rock joke was completely, tasteless and unfunny. Jada Pinkett Smith suffers from a condition, alopecia, just completely uncalled for. But assaulting another person on national television, or any time at all, is just completely uncalled for. So it was really surreal to then see Will Smith go up on stage 15 minutes later and accept an award for Best Actor, talking about peace and love. It was just crazy, and it kind of sucked all the energy and all of the air out of the room.
Yeah, it was such an exciting night. We were back in person with a grander celebration than last year, and this is what we're left to talk about when there were so many other beautiful moments, like the other big winner of the night, Coda, becoming the first streaming film to win Best Picture. Coda's only available on Apple TV. So let's switch gears here for a moment. What does Coda's win mean for the future of streaming platforms?
Well, it's a huge win. I mean, if you consider, Netflix has been in the game now for, going on 10 years, trying to land a Best Picture, and here comes along, Apple, and Apple does it in just a couple years. This is also the first film to come out of the Sundance Film Festival to win Best Picture. Coda was definitely the big upset of the night. It won all 3 of the awards that it was up for, and, it won Adapted Screenplay and also Troy Kotsur for Best Supporting Actor. And the Oscars did have some other moments. There was a touching moment on stage with Liza Minnelli and Lady Gaga. I thought it started off well. Beyonce's performance was pretty awesome to begin. The hosts started off strong, and then again, it's so sad that nobody's going to remember any of this because it's all going to be about that one, interaction between Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Yeah, a tasteless joke and a terrible response. That's what we're going to remember from Oscars 2022 if we don't make an affirmative effort to look for those bright spots. And thank you so much, Tom, for helping us find some of those bright spots this morning.
Great to be here, Keenan. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Well, you can find a full list of Oscar winners on our website, WXYZ.com, as well as photos and videos of some of the moments you may have missed.
Yeah, Troy Kotsur, who won for Best Actor for Coda. I cried for his acceptance speech. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to bed on that note because that was such a, a lovely moment. Yeah, I had no idea what was coming.
I'm glad I fell asleep before that Will Smith moment happened. Otherwise, then you're like staying awake, like, hang on.
Yeah.
Everybody, I'm sure, picked up their phone and they're like, was that real? What's going on?
Oh, that's the moment I went through this morning. I was like, oh, this must have been a funny joke. And then when I saw like LAPD put out a statement, I was like, oh, this ain't a joke.
Yeah.
So much.
Yikes.
Well,